nomad ever since the robot takeover. They're not going to find us here, are they? How long have you lived here? This place doesn't seem too safe to me.
Did anyone follow you here?
I think so. Well, no. I would have seen them. I should be an expert at that by now.
Look, I've been living here for nearly 20 years with my mother and my doggy. And in that time, the robots have done who knows what with who knows where. But I don't really care. At least I didn't care until a couple of weeks ago. Oh, for goodness sake, would you put the silly ray gun down? The last thing we need is an accident.
I can handle my ray gun, thank you very much. I thought they gave it to me when I was 7, and I've used it ever since. Taken on more than my fair share of this empty, soulless droid.
Oh, pardon my manners. Mother would not approve. Would you like some chili?
Oh, that was what the smell was. What on earth is it?
Oh, I have green beans, and I have spam, and I have corn. Just take your pick.
I'll just have what you're having. Oh, wait. Let me see it first. I vaguely remember having these in my house when I was little. So retro.
Oh, you must be used to that capsule stuff. Seriously, I can never understand how they could just pack all the day's nutrition into one little pill.
Well, yeah, after they eradicated food production in the last century, everything was reduced to the capsule. We regained so much more space. No more kitchens, no more pantries, no more canning factories, no more Costco.
Oh, Costco. You know, my mother used to tell me stories about Costco.
Yeah, that's gone now. But we have tons more space, but of course it isn't enough. Not with the strains of our population growth. That's what the robots keep emphasis. We need more efficiency. We need to better utilize our resources. But at what cost?
Well, you know, they have taken over everything else. How long do you think it'll be before they start controlling human population sizes directly?
Some said it was our fault, really. I mean, we gave them the tools to operate our society. Some said it was our thirst, our lust for instant gratification, and our fears about not being connected at every moment that drove them to take over our entire society. But it all started so long ago.
Well, I suppose they're right. Who is they, exactly?
The rebels. They're part of the assembly line now. Can't even formulate a response to, how are you doing today? Much less add their inflamed rhetoric to what was once a cause.
Oh, can I get you another one?
Oh, no, I couldn't. That's a larger volume of food than I'm used to eating in half a year. But thanks. Sorry, I didn't get your name while I was holding the ray gun. I'm Tanner.
And I'm Everett. And this is my dog, Yoda.
Your dog? Right, Yoda. We all get them somehow.
Oh, do you have any family?
My parents were taken by the robots when I was 7. My sister and I escaped amidst all the chaos, but they caught my sister within half a year. I don't know where any of them are. I highly doubt they're dead. Or they're like synchronized in the system. That's slowly dead. You said you lived with your mother.
Oh, yes, she's outside. She likes to get fresh air.
Are you sure that's safe? I mean, I dodged a hovercraft a mile back.
Yes, she knows how to hide. We've been doing this for a long time. Right, Yoda? Such a good dog. Very obedient, too.
Just like everyone in this robot regime, it's sick. I've been to I don't know how many towns in this country, and each and every one is exactly like the last. For all I know, I might have darted to the same place twice. Or maybe it's just the same one over and over again, like some twisted nightmare on repeat.
Well, you're safe here for now.
Wait, what do you mean? Shit, you're not one of those cannibals, are you? They always live in these deserted places.
No, calm down. Why would I need to eat you? I just had a can of chili.
Right. Of course. Yeah. Just, really...
Paranoid? About a month ago, I was checking for updates on my iPhone and maybe playing some Angry Birds, too. You know,
you use an iPhone? Man, those are ancient.
All right. I haven't kept up with the latest droid technology. Look where I live. Anyway, I saw a report that said the robots are planning to eradicate the forests in the entire region, clear the land for population growth, urban support, and regions that I've seen things, posts on the internet, things that were quickly wiped away by the regime. These were multiple occurrences. Mother believes it, so why shouldn't I? After all, I wouldn't be alive if it weren't for her survival skills.
What are you talking about? Look, I need to go. This is getting a little creepy. And I don't mean robot creepy. That I'm used to. Human creepy is its own ballpark.
Oh, just look.
That ain't gonna fly.
Oh, it will.
And if by some miracle it does, where would we go? Straight into robot territory? It's everywhere, Everett, and it ain't pretty. Well, okay, it's kind of magnificent in a cold, steely kind of way, but it's empty, and it's dead.
You know, those things I read, the ones that were quickly removed from cyberspace, they got me thinking. There is one last ray of hope. We're gonna fly to Narnia!
Oh my god, you completely lost it. I've got to get out of here.
I'm kidding, we're gonna fly to Alaska.
Oh, Sarah Palin.
Oh, I see you're a history buff. Bravo for that little piece of trivia. I had to Google her when she came up in the history of Alaska.
You still use Google.
All right, I get it. Haven't exactly kept up with the times. Anyway, I was Googling this Palin lady, and at first I was just watching her speeches in an attempt to just understand this Alaska place is like. All I learned is you can see Russia from your house. Anyway, as I kept watching, I realized the speeches weren't even her speeches. They were from some old show called Saturday Night Live. Palin wasn't even Palin. She was somebody called Tina Fey. Rumor has it her descendants are still living and hiding in Alaska to this day.
Wait, Tina Fey or Sarah Palin?
Tina Fey's, duh. Anyway, the robots don't live there. They don't like it. Something about weather conditions, light schedule.
Okay, assuming this thing flies, which...
I know. Would be a big miracle.
Okay, assuming it flies, are you prepared to take that risk? What if the robots capture us? What if they pull us down and catch us? If they do, there's no more Tanner, there's no more Everett, just a human shell operating on robot command.
Of course, I know that. Like I told you, prehistoric iPhone keeps me updated on the business. But this is our only choice. If we don't leave now, we're getting captured.
Then we'll run, and I hope you don't make too much noise, because if you do, I will shoot you with my ray gun. No, I was kidding.
I'm sure you're tired of hiding. You're tired of running. We have to do this. Even though we will be running and then hiding. But still, take this chance. We launch before tomorrow. Okay?
Bye.
Well, glad you're aboard. And just think of it this way. If your life is ever in danger, what's the point in a world without Costco?
All right, I'll go get your mother then.
Oh, well, she's outside.
Okay, you finish up and I'll go get it. I went outside and I didn't know what name to call.
Oh, Mother's name is Maria.
Is or was? I came across a boulder with some words carved on it. To my beloved mother, Maria.
Look, like I said, this is our only chance.
There was another tombstone a couple of yards back.
Mine?
What? No, it was your dog. Your dog.
Oh, don't worry, I'm not a ghost. I was just messing with you. So, can you explain? You know what? We better get moving. We're gonna have to smash with the door frame. Okay, that's fine. The sooner the better. Oh, wait.